Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Pabs, a Ricine VTuber, and boy oh boy am I glad to be back. Yeah, that's right, exams, overwork, hurricanes, earthquakes, and even heavy traffic. Nothing can keep me down for good. Yeah, it's good to be back, honestly. I did miss streaming while I was studying for my exams, but now those are over. For better and possibly for worse. But I'm not going to think about that right now. That's not what we're here to do today. So, as you all may or may not know, and, I'm wearing a bib to kind of show off my team colors. Right now is Art Fight. July is for Art Fight. Now, what that is a month-long competitive event where essentially the goal is to join one of two teams. This year it's Team Bloom and Team Weather. And basically you make art of other people's original characters and, species, anthros, all that kind of stuff. And each time you do so and submit it to the website, you get some points for your team. And the kind of goal is to be the winning team at the end of the month. Which is a lot of fun. I've joined Art Fight for, the past 4 years or so? And I've always had an absolute blast just drawing other people's characters. And today, one of my friends, Bunny, was generous enough to... to lend me one of their characters to make art of. They're also on Art Fight. Moon Bunny on Art Fight, I believe, is their username. And we are here to party. Alright, so let's get over to the working screen so we can really dig into all this. There we go. Alright, close that down a little bit. Yeah, I never know what the right height is to put me at with this screen, because I feel like maybe I should be taller or something. I think that'd be a little bit taller this time around. I'm on a little stepping stool, so you can see off, so I can show off the bib a little better. Yeah. It seems so weird to call these bibs because they're really more like very, very poorly made tank tops. I don't think I actually have a source for a sprite yet. Hang on. Window capture. Create new, a sprite. I was doing something. Right, Bunny's character. There we go. So this is the character that they made. It's called Starpower, I believe. And it's a very cute little creature. I think they're called bean mellows, I want to say. I skimmed the species sheet, and it looked very cute, and I was very distracted by that, so I didn't remember the actual name of it. But yeah, I really like how they look. It's a very cute little creature. Oops. Did not mean to do that. What did I just do? Oh, I zoomed all the way in, I see. Okay. I'm gonna need to remember that I haven't used a sprite on the new computer at all, because I feel like that's gonna be kind of a problem if I try to use any of my normal shortcuts. But yeah, I wanted to do pixel art of that, because I feel like it's a little bit easier for me to paint with pixel art than it is for me to, it's easier for me to paint with pixel art than to properly, I don't know how to put it. It's, easier for me to paint with pixel art than with normal digital art. Hang on, I'm trying to, make a proper color palette for this guy. Okay, so... I think step 1 is to use the eyedropper tool. Okay. I know that for normal sprite work, having a limited palette is always kind of a big deal. I haven't really tried doing that yet. I'm not super... how do you call that? Experienced? I don't really get sprites just yet, I think. So, this is going to be new for all of us, I think. Goodness. But yeah, I've missed this. I've missed just talking into a room, potentially sounding like a demented man to my neighbors. It's been a minute. I've dearly missed it. Gotta get them. Okay, they do have beans. Okay, the beans are confirmed on this creature. Okay. Oh my god, it has little stars in here. That's so cool. Oh, interesting as well. Okay, so there are some colors that are kind of this kind of similar between the different parts. Interesting. Okay, so for example, this one here is already there. You can see that. You can see that like right here, for example. It says like, oh, is it is it in the kind of palette here or not? I forgot how to speak English for a second. Oh, I'm guessing this could have been used for the palette also. The little stars up here. I need to be a little bit more aware of my spacing sometimes. Oh, this one wasn't on there though. Here we go. Okay. I think that's all the colors on here, I think. Yeah, I think that's all the colors on here. Alright. Oh, and the line art color as well. Cannot forget that. Where is it the thickest? Maybe right around here. Okay. Then I think the way to do this... I'm not sure why I wanted to do sprite art on the first day, but I kind of just felt like I wanted to do it. It felt like natural or something. Okay, I think I gotta go to the settings here though to make sure that all my hotkeys are correct. Edit, insert text, keyboard shortcuts. Here we go. Okay. Tools. Action key, blur tool, okay, blah 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 blah. Line tool? Is that what we want? Okay, hand tool, quick. Okay, so hand tool. We will also want it to be able to use 5 for it. Line tool, paint, pencil tool. Okay, here we go. Also 8. Then gradient? No, fill tool. Where's the fill tool? It's somewhere in here. Oh, paint bucket tool. Here we go. Alright, then eraser is gonna be around here. And then eyedropper. Wait, was this eyedropper? Or what? No, this one was... Okay, so 9 was eraser and 3 is eyedropper. Alright. Ah, beautiful. Okay, now this is how to live. Oh, and I forgot to do the slash key as undo. Hang on. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Alright, now I am ready to work. Okay, so Starpower has... I forgot to do... Okay, I forgot one more, just a couple more, hang on. Zoom in or out. Alright, okay, so zoom. Zoom in. Okay, zoom out. Okay, we want that to be this. And then zoom in, we want it to be 6. Ah, perfect. Okay, now we've got the workflow ready to go. Okay, so I love the huge ears on this lad. Okay, I think this is the color for this. Correct, okay. So I think we're gonna do it kind of like... Hang on, I'm gonna do this on a new layer so not disrespect the original drawing. I think the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna kind of do it in a portrait, kind of like... What is wrong with my pencil? Oh my god, it's because the lines are super thin, I see. Okay. And kind of around here. Almost like a Game Boy Advance kind of a character portrait. You know, like the time they have like in Golden Sun or something. I never managed to beat Golden Sun. I remember one of my cousins had it, and I wanted to try and play it as well. Okay, so I think the way we're going to do this is big old dome right here. I want to show off the ears, definitely. So we'll have like a big old dome right here. Okay. Yeah, they seem to have some kind of like bat wing ear. It looks very cool. It reminds me of like those like scissors that you have in kindergarten that let you cut like special shapes into the paper. I remember for a while my mom and I used to collect these what do you call it? These kind of hole punchers that had like novelty designs. So for example, like if you use this novelty hole puncher, you'd be able to hole punch in the shape of like a rabbit or a duck or like a little robot or something. They're very cool. I like them a lot. Okay, so they have like very kind of curly face fur, cheek fur. These things that lynxes have. I'm not sure what else to call it. Okay. Okay, there we go. I always like the weird kind of like beard that lynxes have. You know, it's very distinctive. Kind of like how tigers have stripes and everything. Like if something has like a big old kind of like bushy beard like that, you can kind of tell off the bat that it's, oh yeah, that's supposed to be like a lynx or something. Okay. Okay, maybe different layer for this so that we can plan a little bit better. I drank some bubble tea earlier. I got some bubble tea before the stream, but it's like, it hasn't done anything for my hunger. It didn't used to be this way. I used to be able to get full off of a large bubble tea, but those were like really big bubble teas, and this one was just like kind of like a medium-ish. Yeah. Back where I used to live, they did not mess around with your bubble tea sizes. If you got like a large bubble tea, that was like a meal right there, basically. Like, that was like an entire meal for the day. Oh, I forgot the kind of skin patch right here, I think. Yeah, I totally did. Okay, right here. Yeah, I forgot to include that in the palette, but now we've got it. Yeah, the little snout color. I think I need to definitely like work a little bit on like on how the kind of original color for the fur kind of goes into the snout color, because right here it doesn't feel correct just yet. I think you just gotta trust the process a little bit when it comes to this sort of thing, you know. Okay, there we go. I think I also need to make the ears a little bit wider. I've learned a long time ago that a very good way to kind of indicate where a character is facing is to use their ears. Now, this character does have like huge ears, but I'm going to take that to mean like the headphones in this case. You know, like, if you, like, angle the ears in a certain direction, it makes it a lot easier to tell which angle they're facing at. Okay. Oh, now I remember the name of the species. It's called the Jolly Bean. Now I remember. I remember now. I remember. God, I cannot wait for, like, the post- or pre-exam shivers to kind of wear down. It's supposed to be like a visor. Oh! Oh, hi, bunny. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Also, yeah, that would make a lot more sense because their ears are all the way up here. I don't think there's Jolly Beans. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, it evaded me for a minute, but yeah, we got it now. Anyway, I don't know why I thought these were earphones. Their ears are like all the way up here, and the visor is like way down here. You know, just logistically speaking, I don't think that makes no sense. Okay. go. There we go. You're valid. Thank you. Yeah, like that's something that I remember seeing a lot of people bring up when it comes to like media with like characters that have like animal ears, because like they'll have like a character who puts on ears where human ears would be. You know, they put on headphones where human ears would be, and they'd be like, "Ha, animation error! I hope somebody got fired for that." But like, I don't know. Maybe there's like a reason in the universe for it. Actually, about this color a little better. I'm not sure. Yeah, I remember a lot of people were like, when it first came out, I remember a lot of people were praising Zootopia because like, not because like it was particularly good, but because I remember like they pointed out that Judy like correctly puts her headphones into like her actual ears instead of just kind of like low angling it to the sides of her head. I keep forgetting, like, for some reason I keep remembering, the only thing that I keep remembering from Zootopia is the fact that they made a Breaking Bad reference of all things in it. I feel like nobody remembers that they did that, but they did in fact do that. There was like a version of like, yeah, they had like Walter White, I believe, was like the character's name. And that is just absolutely insane to me. Like, yes, we'll have a reference to this adult crime drama in this children's movie. You know, for the parents or something. It really is just absurd. Okay. I mean, I feel like they do. That's almost like an animation tradition at this point, where you have to fit in a couple of like adult jokes or something into the animation, so that like, you know, maybe it'll pass onto the kids' radar. But if their parents are taking them to see the movie, they're like, that's, I get that, I understand that reference. Okay. God. Oh yeah, today I learned that apparently, okay, so you know how like apparently humans are releasing smells all the time. So like pheromones and whatever, right? Apparently, when you give cats catnip, that makes them release a pheromone that repels mosquitoes. I had no idea they did that, and I am 90% sure it's not true, but at the same time, if it's true, that is so funny. Okay. This reminds the little suit piece here reminds me a little bit of like a tabard or something, like kind of like old school knight armor. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Didn't mean to destroy the visor there. Okay. There we go. There we go. God. So the other day, right, I was reading one of those like business newspapers that I read, and apparently MasterCard, the credit card company, yes, that's right, the credit card company, recently released an album on Spotify called Priceless, which they are claiming is part of their audio brand. And frankly, I feel like we've gone too far. Like, I feel like if you're dropping albums for your credit card service, I think at that point you just need to get a better credit card service. Who is this like? I'm just wondering, right? I know that like there's no such thing as bad publicity, but like, who is this for exactly? Like, who is this meant to target? Like Gen Z? Like, it just makes no dang sense to me. Go and take a couple of bites out of this back part right here. There we go. Just gonna fix this up a little bit. But I don't know if that's correct. Okay, I think I ate a part of it a little bit. Okay, and there we go. Gotta give more like space to this part here. There we go. I love their little mouth. It's so cute. Okay, then right here we'll kind of go like this. Okay. Alright, I got an idea for how to do this. I think I'm just gonna have them kind of like having the peace sign up here, so to speak. So, yeah. There we go. They've got the yeah, the little the greater than colon? Is that called a colon? I don't remember. I don't know the like names of different grammatical notations. I'm always impressed when people do know that because I'd never bother to learn them. I think wait, no, I think that is a colon. The greater than colon deface. Yeah, because like this, the one that has like a little comma in it, that's a semicolon, which would mean that the one with 2 dots in it is a full colon. Okay. Okay. And then maybe like with the tail back here? Can't forget the wings either. Alright. Okay, I think there might be like... I think we can maybe introduce a more dramatic angle to it? Alright, I think here's what we can do, I think we can maybe try to start over a little bit. And this time we have the planning layers first. I think that's gonna help a little bit. Alright. Yeah, trying to pay attention to the kind of shape of the snout. Hang on. Because you can actually see that, at least this is kind of how I'm interpreting this. It's got kind of like a snout like this almost. Sorry, I'm drawing on your character, bunny. Okay. Yeah, almost kind of like a diamond head shape. Like it's like kind of on an incline, I think. So I think the best way to do that would be to kind of go like... There we go. Okay, kind of like that a little bit. Okay. There we go. It's important to understand everything that you're going to include before you start working on a piece. I didn't do that this time. I just kind of freehanded it. You know, I kind of just went into it without a proper plan, and I'm paying for that now. Sometimes you gotta, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you gotta just take a little bit of a step back. Really kind of understand where you're coming from. Maybe a little further, even? Okay, I think that might be interesting. Okay, yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, they have the big old kind of like fur ball here. They got the kind of body bobble. They've got the little kind of flared kind of skirt armor thing going on. Okay, there we go. Okay, they do have kind of proper fingers, but also kind of like little paw hands. Okay, made two-piece sign. Somebody's just out there friggin' speeding down this local neighborhood. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was missing a joint in these legs. Now I've got it. It's always really interesting once like anatomy clicks for you. I didn't really understand like animal legs for a while, but you know, slowly, little by bit, I'm kind of getting it. Okay. Deselect that. I was going to say unselect, but I don't think that's a word. Is it? Nah, it can't be. Unselect just does not sound right. Yeah, I think it is deselect. Yeah, it is deselect? Okay, good. I'm glad we have confirmation on this. How big are the wings? Okay, so kind of almost like an extra extra head past the shoulder. So they're gonna kind of be until around here, basically. Alright, I can remember all this, I think. Alright, lower the opacity of this. Like I said, it's a little bit easier for me to work in a kind of painterly style when it is like in pixel art, because I feel I can abstract it a little bit more. So I don't feel quite as pressured to have like every little detail like right away. You know, I'm a little bit more comfortable with like the level of abstraction that it presents. Yeah, it's something I'm hoping to get over eventually, but maybe not. That's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Painting's scary. Alright. Okay, so wing. And then over here, wing. And then kind of curve inward like that. There we go. Whoops. I almost overdid it there. Tipped the hand a little bit with the paint bucket tool. Okay, then we can probably get started on the visor. I think that's this color right here. Yeah, it is. Okay. So maybe like around here? Yeah, I think that's good. There we go. Okay, then heart shaped. Maybe we should like. Okay, so I think first stop might actually be to make a little antenna on the headset. Those are kind of jutting out like directly from the earbud, so I think those are gonna come out right around here. And then with a bright, kind of like bright red kind of things here. I remember that in a compound I used to live in, the security gates used to have these little like radio transmitters. I imagine they were like, I'm not sure what they are now. You know, I didn't know what they were at the time, but I imagine they were like something to control whether the gate's boom was lowered or raised. And I remember thinking like it was very cool at first because it had like, it kind of had this kind of little, what do you call it, like a little antenna thing going on at the back of it. And I remember thinking it was really cool until I realized that it wasn't just like floating, like it wasn't like the Jetsons or something, but it was just like on a very tight coil that it was very difficult to see. Still cool though. I love radio technology. I feel like it's very cool. You know, it really is just really insane how much you can just do with radio. Like there is very, you know, it might not be the most efficient of kind of mediums, but there is a lot you can do with radio. I mean, obviously, kind of internet and the computer age has kind of supplanted all this, but even so, I feel like it's still got a lot of merits. Man, I remember there was like a movie that was about like this kid starting up his own kind of like pirate radio station or something, and eventually like it became like a huge kerfuffle in the neighborhood or something. And I don't know what the equivalent of that would be these days, because I don't think you can have that kind of like anonymity anymore. You know, you could just kind of like get yourself a little ham radio set and just do whatever the heck you wanted for a while. But now it's all very heavily regulated. I feel like, you know, while that's a good thing, it might also be a bad thing, because like, you know, obviously there's more kind of expressions of freedom, but at the same time, you also have just a lot more shitheads. I don't know. Double-edged sword, right? Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. And the eyes. Around here, I think, will be the other eye. Okay, and there we go. Oops. How's it look without the reference layer? Could be a little better. I have to be very careful to not accidentally make these... I feel like I need to be extra careful when it comes to like anthro characters, like, or like characters like this where like all the colors are very unique. That's why I'm kind of playing it safe and color picking it for this. But I fear that like I'll like get some kind of like part of the anatomy wrong, or rather I feel like because I have a lot of experience in that, that's more likely to happen. It may be an unfounded fear, but I just want to be respectful. Okay. Then it really is just super cute, honestly. Like, I really like this design. But he's very good at making very cute characters. My characters all kind of look like they could take a brick up to the head and keep walking, so that's a lot of why as well, I think. You know, we always like other people when they can do stuff that we can't. I feel like that's a very big part of kind of being an artist, is like, even though you recognize that your own style has a lot of strong points, you always see something that somebody else is doing and you're like, I wish I could do that. And I think that's healthy. I think that helps you kind of like grow and develop. Okay. This reminds me of, like, not like this. The way this mouth looks reminds me of that one specific smiley face that kind of went around a lot all over the place during like the 2010s or so. I think like it was called like the awesome face or something. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. This thing, yeah, here. Hang on, this thing right here. Like, I think when I just made it into a flat triangle, I remember it reminded me of this for some reason. I kind of miss this guy, honestly. I feel like this has like a certain kind of air of mischief and carefree attitude that we can just no longer have in the current state of the internet. Okay. I think that's good for the head for now. I think we can probably try to move on to the rest of the body. I'm gonna try to make this like kind of heart-shaped almost. There we go. Go. Come on. Gotta angle it right. There we go. Okay, I think we can work with that. Yeah, that's kind of matching the reference as well. We got this. Then we're here. I actually do remember seeing a Tumblr post a while back where they actually did post a picture of this kind of smiley emoji. The fact that I'm calling it an emoji instead of like an image or something is kind of telling of the times as well. They posted a picture of that smiley face and they were like, remember him? And one person straight up said, don't bring him into this world. It's too cruel for him. Yeah, I'm just imagining the little awesome face just kind of waking up from like a cryo sleep or something. God, there are real life cryo sleep facilities. Like there are like actual like companies who have made those kind of like cryogenic chambers. But the fact also is that anybody who is in one of those cryo sleep tanks is 100% dead. Like those people are dead. Yeah. You know, you can say that, oh yeah, we'll have like ways to revivify them. No, those people are dead. Like, for sure dead. Okay, there we go. Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. Alright, I reached the button in time that time. The other day, I was talking to Bunny and Leo on the group chat, and I was just struggling to figure out why my mic wasn't working. And it turns out that it was because I had the little audio toggle on my headset on the off key for some reason. Which, I don't know how I did that. I think I must have accidentally like bumped into it while I was rearranging cables. I am pretty sure that's what happened. Speaking of rearranging stuff, today I spent most of the day deep cleaning my apartment. You know, exams and all that have kind of not really given me enough of a break to focus on domestic tasks for a while. So I'm very thankful that today I had a chance to kind of do some stuff to really clean up the place. It looks much nicer now, you know. There's still some dirty dishes here and there, but you know, at least you can kind of see the counter. You know, before I had like all kinds of garbage stacked up on there, but now at least I can at least kind of see the counter. And that's nice. It's important to have a clean living space. I mean, there's that saying as well, right? Like, food tastes best off a clean plate. Okay, there we go. There we go. Anyway, I discovered magic erasers today, and oh boy, I am living. A while back when I moved in, and don't tell my landlord this, a while back when I moved in, I was using this cleaning solution for the floor that I didn't really understand how to apply it at first, and it ended up leaving like this kind of stain on the floor. More like it was basically like a stain, like the wood was like different on the floor where that was. And today I took a magic eraser to it, and boy oh boy did that get wiped out just real quick. Granted, I was a little bit forceful with the magic eraser, but nevertheless, it still did the job. So, my hat's off to you, Mr. Clean. Bald man of the century. God, I remember that for some reason. Sometimes I have a friend of mine come over. He's a cool guy. He likes movies. We went to the same university. It's nice. And sometimes he comes over, and usually when he does that, I try to keep the place nice and clean. For obvious reasons. You don't want to receive a guest into a dirty house. And one time he saw, like, I accidentally left some of the cleaning supplies out, and he saw that for some reason I'd drawn a kind of, like, evil curly hair, like, not curly hair, like, curled mustache on like, a bottle of Clean Freak brand Mr. Clean cleaner. I don't know what to call it, honestly. It's a very it's like a lot of terms being thrown around. Anyway, he saw that for some reason I'd like drawn a character, like defaced the bottle, and he was like, "What did he ever do to you?" I didn't have an answer for him. I just I don't understand how this machine operates. This machine being my brain. Sometimes I just want to be a little bit mischievous. I want to be a little bit of a stinker. Okay, there we go. Over here. I need to close this tab right here, because otherwise I'm accidentally going to keep going over to the smiley face. And while that's fine, it's not exactly great for productivity. Okay. Yeah, overall, very calm day. For some reason, a lot of people were moving into my building today, though. I'm not sure why that was happening. Okay. Then move over here. Maybe we can put a little bit extra meat on here. There we go. Then okay, I forgot to tip the little toes in like yellow here. We can fix that real quick. Oh yeah, if you've been... I don't know how this happens, but for some reason, I always get on my YouTube recommends, I always get linked to a song called Ruler of Everything by Tally Hall. I don't know if I'm the only one that happens to, but it's definitely happened a lot. And I have listened to the song before, I actually quite like it. But it was only around today that I knew what zirconium was. Like, there's a line in the song, right? Like, do you like how I walk? Do you like... Okay, no, it comes a little bit after that. But basically, the guy talks about having a pair of zirconium pants. I was like, huh, that's funny. I don't know what that word means. And then I just kind of moved on with my life, as you do. But it was only today that I realized that zirconium was actually like a type of diamond. So this dude's basically saying that he's got like Gucci pants or something. I don't know. I feel like we're only a couple of like arguments from synthetic diamond makers away from being like Gucci straight up making like putting diamonds into clothes. I don't know why, but it just feels that way. Okay, so we got the little shoulder pads here. These remind me a lot of, like, football armor. Okay, so that's the same color as the hair. Okay. I think now is the time to start working on the line art. Okay, so... Okay, moving it to kind of about purple-ish color. Now, it needs to be more vibrant, almost. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the line art on this guy. Then maybe for the hair, kind of like this. I should probably copy and save the layer that I'm working on just now, just in case I decide to take it back, to walk it back a little. You know, it's always good to have like backups just in case. Yeah, this seems like a good color. I know that Ace Sprite has like color palettes for certain... to kind of like emulate certain styles of old consoles. I might play around with those as well. Okay. Okay, nice. Maybe a little bit more like this. There we go. No, wait, hang on. Well, then we'd be more like this almost. There we go. That feels much more natural. Okay, then for the fur, I am thinking kind of like a blue. This. Yeah, this isn't always the best way to do line art with pixel art, but it's kind of what I prefer to do. Oh, hang on, we got a tangent here. There we go. Okay. It might also be that I'm just not working with enough pixels to kind of justify line art, but I kind of like working with line art. I feel like it always adds a little something. It always adds a little bit more character. I might be naive to think that applies to pixel art as well, but I'd like to try at least, you know? And like I said, I've always got a backup in case anything goes wonky. I'm liking how it's turning out so far, though. Okay. There we go. Man, yesterday I had such a good cup noodle thing. Because the one that I got wasn't actually like normal ramen cup noodle, it was like pho. It was so tasty. Okay, I need to remember to do their little like hair thingy. Their little hair whirl. we go. Okay, I gotta reshape that because okay, it is kind of like pointed from all the way out here. So I think like maybe kind of maybe like raising it even more might be the right answer. Okay, there we go. This brown tone feels a little off, so I'm gonna try and figure out if I can't. Hang on. Control U. Okay, here we go. So hue. Ooh, red might be kind of interesting if you kind of like work that a little bit. Definitely not green, definitely not blue. This kind of blue might work, actually. Not quite feeling it just yet, though. Okay, purple might work. Okay, yeah. Alright, here we go. I feel like the eyelashes could also use a little bit of a differentiation in terms of shading. No, that doesn't feel quite right. It's like more they're leaning towards like purplish blue or purplish red. I mean. It's a little bit easier to read. Maybe the headphones is the answer here. Instead of the eyelashes. Hang on. Should drink some water. Okay. Then from there... No, it's too rough. That color's a bit rough. Also, kind of the face. It kind of contrasts a little bit too much with the face one. Here's something we could do though. Okay, here we go. It's not quite how it works, though. No. It's kind of missing that kind of swoopy eye shape. Kind of like that a little bit more. Maybe if I make it the eyelashes even bigger, that might be the answer as well. That might work, actually. Nah, keep it on. Keep this part on. Although, because it's like that, I wonder if maybe I should make it like this. No, that's not right. Maybe with this color might be better. Yes, okay, this is what I was missing. No, that's not quite right either. It's much less broad than this. It's also a little bit shorter. There we go. Man, there is a blog on Tumblr called the Rongzhi that it's basically one dude who's trying to improve their Chinese by watching a ton of Chinese TikToks and trying to translate them. And it's really good because a lot of the TikToks are also very good. So one, for example, was this this group that, like, essentially the channel's kind of a... The way the channel worked is that people would submit clips of animals, and the person would dub over the animals with like a human voice to kind of like act out a scene or something. And the one that I was watching earlier was one where they had a bunch of baby eagles, I believe they were. It probably was eagles because they were feeding them like little scraps of meat, right? But basically, it was like these little birds during feeding time, and every time the kind of caretaker for these guys kind of came over with a little bit of meat, they would all kind of like back themselves into a corner, just kind of like opening their mouths real wide, like, oh. And the kind of plot of that one was that each one of, like, they were all kind of like being very defiant. You know, they were like, I'm not gonna eat the meat, but then they just end up eating it anyway. So like eventually, like they're all like, no, we're not trying to eat the meat, we're just singing, and the meat is just happening to fall into our mouths. So funny. After they all have a piece, they're like, okay, we've all sampled it. Next one who eats meat is a dog. Oh god. Okay. Go. Alrighty. And okay, for this one, maybe this color? Nah, it needs like a slightly darker color than that, though. No, that's kind of an ugly shade of yellow. This is better. Oh yeah, this is treating me right. Well, if nothing else, I can always like change it with the hue tool, or like the hue adjustment settings. Now I'm just imagining some bit from like some kind of sketch comedy in set in an art school, which is a show that I would 100% watch, by the way. Where like some dude is like, I keep hearing these things about hue, like how important hue is and how much you have to like vary it or something. When can I finally meet this hue person? I feel like that has happened at least one art class. Like they're like, okay, professor, I think I understand the color theory a little better now. When are we finally going to meet hue? And the art professor's like, oh, you have not spent enough time studying. Okay. There we go. Do they have 4 fingers or 5? They have 5 fingers. Perfect. Okay, so that means with the thumb I'm good. Okay. Okay, because of the positioning of the fingers, it kind of looks a little bit like they're throwing up the horns. As well. Oh well. They can be a little punk rock, I think. Yeah, I don't know how, like... I think it's kind of like an unspoken rule that if a character has 4 fingers, you kind of need to just kind of go with the flow and kind of read from context what exact gesture they're making. So, like, you know, they could be pointing at something, but that could also just be them giving it the middle finger. So, you know, context is very important in those scenes. Okay. Go. Maybe like around here? No, you wouldn't be able to see the inside of the ear from that angle. Okay. Maybe this color? No, I think that's the one that kind of runs across it like that, so it kind of wouldn't work out. What about this color? Yeah, okay, I think this one will work. Pixel art is so much more delicate than, you know, kind of like the normal digital art that I do. I feel like I'm much more precise when it comes to pixel art, which makes sense because I'm like for some of these I'm basically like putting them down individually. I don't know. It just feels nice. It's like a nice change of pace for me. There we go. Okay. Then select this color and put it over here. There we go. I've definitely messed up the perspective on this part a little bit. Hang on. There we go. I feel like that makes more sense. Like that. Okay, cool. Then from there, okay. Yeah, I might as well just use the... No, there is like a slight difference. I feel like it's almost imperceptible, but there is a slight difference between the colors here. And, you know, even if it is subtle, then that's still like a small difference. I feel like that's not nothing. Okay. Kind of this color right here, and all this color right here. there we go. We can also do that for the legs right here. There we go. I feel like this purple might be a little bit too aggressive with the rest of these colors. It works out well for parts like this, but I feel like maybe there's a better solution. We'll figure that out in a minute. And with this, I'll use this for color. I love their little socks. Yeah, I read the other day, right, that you know how there's like those two masks that have like emotions on them that are always used to kind of portray the idea of like theater. I learned that apparently one of the names that they have, because they have kind of a lot, one of the names for them is Sock and Buskin. Because apparently, depending on the kind of character you played, if you are a more kind of lighthearted character, you were supposed to wear socks on stage so you'd have a lighter footstep. But if you were a more kind of aggressive or more kind of dramatic character, you'd wear like almost kind of proper boots on stage, which were called buskins. Alright, how's that look? Ooh, I like that. Although, right here, it kind of bothers me with the kind of headphone color. Hang on. Maybe if I bump up the saturation just a little bit more. We can use like a pure white right here. Okay, yeah. And maybe instead of having like a little hair part here, we can just kind of have it be like this. Okay, yeah. And even like increasing the little pompadour bit, that might work actually, yeah. No, that doesn't make sense. Hang on. There we go. Now that makes a bit more sense. Okay. Alright, now we need to make the wings and the inside and like little details and everything. We can do that real quick. Hang on. It's very hard to get like perspective on stuff in pixel art. Another one of the little challenges of the medium. At least if you use like I do. I imagine it's probably easier for like people who work with bigger canvases, but that's not, you know, to me like a lot of the kind of charm of pixel art is that it's in like a very small area. That does not read like a heart. I reckon my brain's here trying to figure it out. That's not quite right either. Also, I feel like they need to be, like, flatter. Or wider, I suppose. Squish them. There we go. There we go, and... Nope, that looks weird. Okay, so then from here... Is that correct? No, that's not quite right. There we go. Come on. Work with me here. There we go. I feel like the eyes should be a little bit taller as well. There we go. Alright, I like that. I like how that turned out. Alright, let's do some more. Gotta be careful not to tip the hand a bit, but... Hey, there we go. Oh, yeah, that looks cute. I like that. Okay, then from there, we need to make the tail. I'm gonna just select outside of the range of outside of the creature to make that happen, and also to make sure that we don't run into too many gradients. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And then come on to that. Shape of their tail is very interesting. It reminds me a lot of a paintbrush. Okay, there we go. Turn on the light a little bit because it's getting dark out here. There we go. Looking cute. Yes, I'm very happy with how it's turning out. Thank you. Okay, the color of the tail is kind of this bluish color, and up until the very, very tip, which has a more kind of pink color. Does this work? There we go. Perfect. This part here looks a little mangled. Hang on. A little frazzled. There we go. Perfect. Alright, then the wings. We can do a similar process this time, just kind of selecting where the character is and then drawing it out over there. Noticing now that this finger has like two big old things back here. There we go. Okay, from there... Ooh, those were some crackly wrists. My goodness. Yeah, every now and again I kind of like flex my wrists a little, and sometimes they get loud. What a friggin' firecracker went off in here. My word. Okay, and then like that. Perfect. Better. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, now we can go with the wings. I think for the wings, I'm not sure what color I'm gonna make the outline. I also want to fix up the eyes a little more. I'm not quite satisfied with them just yet. The wings were... okay, they had like this kind of a bent shape. Not bent, but the little kind of like that, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna need like a different color for this. Probably like maybe a cooler tone, so it's not confused for either the arm or the hands. Ooh, maybe like a yellow would be nice. Got the blue, it's kind of a bluish color. Like a cream might be good. Yeah, I could also play around a little bit with like the color shifting for the wings right here. Oops, hang on. Did not mean to select that part. Just a little bit of a darker color, maybe. Kind of properly separate them. Maybe that way we can kind of proceed with this color for them? We'll see. Yeah, because I'd rather kind of keep the colors in the palette limited a little bit. Okay, I think we can't go with the blue color after all. There has to be some kind of solution for this. Probably not making them transparent, right? Oh, making them lighter might also work, actually. Hang on. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works out for the wings. Although I kind of want to expand the canvas a little bit now so that I can get the full second wing back here. I think that might also help readability. Sprite size, width, let's call it 80, no, 90? Oops. I didn't mean to widen it like that, hang on. There we go. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. I think I'm going to de-widen them a little bit as well. There we go. Yeah, okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Okay. And yeah, making them a lighter color was definitely the right choice, I think. Yeah, I feel like that just kind of blends a little bit better. You know, it stands out without, like, kind of harming the rest of the image. I always like kind of like playing around with the hue saturation value when when the whole thing's almost finished, because it's cool just like seeing the different values and how they kind of affect it. No, we don't want them to be transparent, though. Okay, then from there... Okay. We're also missing these lines up here. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I did want to change up the color of the headphones a little bit, to kind of distinguish them a little better from the face. Ah, no, that makes them look a little too much like the eyebrows. My bad. Eyebrows. Eyelashes. It makes it look a little bit too much like the eyelashes. I cannot remember my words today. Goodness. Kind of like maybe expanding this little circle right here. We just have a little bit more room to wiggle around it. No, that's not quite right either. I see what's confusing me here. I think like, okay, here we go. Now we've got plenty of room to work on. Work on? Both work, I think, like both of those sentences. Both of those phrasings kind of work out. Everything works, nothing is broken, etc., etc., etc. Okay, and there's a special, like a specific color for the visor. We can probably accomplish that using, like, layering. Now that makes it look like a Y, hang on. This also makes it look like a Y. Yeah, the thing is, to make a pixel art hard, you need, like, a certain amount of wiggle room. No, I think, like, from far away enough that reads as a heart. Or maybe we can, like... No, that also does not work. Okay, we're going with this, I think. Okay. Then, cannot forget the nice little tooth here. Nice. Okay. Then from there, I think I'm also just going to kind of help out the eyes here a little bit. Yeah, that feels a bit more comfortable. And recently I got myself a little desk. Oh, I know what else is missing here. A little floof right here. Very important. Perfect. Okay. I think I am going to change this up, though, because I feel like the fur on the original... Yeah, it's definitely leaning more towards a blue, and I feel like this makes it lean more towards, like, a red. So I'm going to try and figure out how I can fix that up a little as well. Right here, select color range. Alright, how about like a purplish? Okay, yeah, that works out a little bit better as well. You know, it's a little less distinguishable from the blue, but I feel like that works much better than this. You know, I feel like this is almost like too much contrast. They look a little bit like cotton candy, though. That's nice. Is there a redo button? I don't think there's a redo button. I don't see where I can redo that option. Okay, we're doing this all over again. Hang on. So hang on, right here. Cool. Alright, select color range, perfect. Oh, kind of bright blue might also... No, bright blue does not work. Yeah, kind of like more leaning towards purple, I think, was definitely the right choice. Yeah, this makes much more sense to me. I might also mess around with the eyelash color a little bit. I didn't learn my lesson last time. I'm ready for round 2. There we go. Nice. Okay. Can't forget the little tongue. Alright. And now we can do the details and everything. Okay, it goes cyan, magenta, orange. And it's on the other leg too. Okay, there we go. Oh, missing a little bit of the off of the boot here. Or the sock. Oh yeah. For research the other day, I was looking up about this martial arts Savat. I'm still not 100% sure how it's pronounced. I say Savat, it might be Savate. It is originally a French martial art, which is interesting. Basically, there were people who fought in the streets so much that eventually they decided, like, hey, we should make like a codified martial arts out of this. And a bunch of other dudes were like, that's an awful idea, but I feel like it'll make us money, so let's do it. And the kind of whole crux of Savat is that you actually have to wear heavy boots for it to kind of be proper Savat, because otherwise it's not going to work. A lot of it involves kicking. Ratchik, hey Leo, how you doing? Yeah, a lot of Savat involves kicking and such. And because of that, what ends up happening is that it's almost required to wear heavy boots when you do it, because otherwise it's not going to have like the proper kind of impact or anything. Well, no, they actually don't let you wear boots until like the very end, but it was originally a martial art meant to be done with heavy boots. You know, such as like the ones that dudes work in the docks might wear. Okay, then what other details are we missing? We got some details on the hands that we're missing. Did you end up getting your boba, Leo? Or was that going to be another day? Okay, going like this. There we go. It bothers me that this isn't a straight line. There we go. Gotta have the bright yellow toe beans. I love it when characters have toe beans. It's such a good trait. Just stop by a minute, I'm getting ready to leave. Hell yeah. Alright. Have a good day when you head out. Time to brawl with the boba guy again. You're out here fighting for your life against this man. Every single time they like ring a booba. Yeah. Every time you come in, they do have to ring a gong like in a wrestling match, and you do have to like get out a steel chair to even get at the counter to order your order up. I know they've been doing that for you. It must be very exhausting. Hang on. I think I'm just going to remove the toe bean from this part entirely. There we go. Toe bean suppression. Alright. There we go. I heard that. What? Anyway. Toe bean suppression. What was I doing? Okay, so we got all this, we got all that. Okay, so I think like for this part right here, I actually kind of want to do something animated on the inside, so like it's kind of like swirling around in there. That might be a little bit outside of scope, so I'm gonna try to limit what I do, but I still want to try it, you know? Okay. This reminds me a lot of like those 90s cups that have like all kinds of like swirly patterns on them. I love those. Okay, so I think it's like Alt New for a new frame. Yeah. Alright. This is how we do it. Let's have 12 frames. I think that's like a good round number. Yes, that retro-ish vibe. Yeah. Love it. Okay, turn on onion skin. Why can I not see the onion skin? Opacity. Fire. tag frames. Current layer only. Red blueprint tint, that might work. Still can't see it, which is odd. May just doesn't want to show me the onion skin today. Who knows? It's very odd for it to act up like this. Oh, okay, so I need to do this on every frame now. That sounds like a pain, so I'm just going to do it on the first frame and then hope for the best. Okay. Oh, so now the onion skin wants to work, huh? Good grief. Yeah, you can't really see it here, which is odd. Ooh! Why did that happen? Sorry, that was probably very loud, but like that really did take me by surprise. Cell properties? What? Merge frames, capacity step. Position? Ooh, that's weird. I don't like that. It's sipping all over the place. It's got the zoomies. Current layer only? What? Weird stuff going on here. Wait, I got an idea for how to do this, actually. This is something I used to do all the time in that Flipnote program. Which was this. Oh, that's not really working how I'd hoped. Alright, we can try again though. I think we can work this out somehow. Okay, so making sure that we've got the right area selected. Basically, the idea was to just flip through these, and whenever you finished, like you would make like a line. You would flip through the layers very quickly, and from that make a line. And this one kind of ended up over here, so I think like over here might be good. And then you can see that it's kind of got a little bit more life than it otherwise would have. Although I do want to make sure that I can kind of get it doing that kind of like a cross-up thing. We can work that in though. Like right now, what we need is kind of like a more general kind of path to follow. Oh, that's weird. Oh no, I'm on the wrong layer, aren't I? Oh yeah, I've been on the wrong layer this whole time. Okay. Good thing I noticed early though. That might have been disastrous if I'd have kept going. My word. Yeah, working on the wrong layers incident. 7 dead, 13 injured. Okay. Will that work? I don't know if that'll work. Okay, I think what we can do that might be a better idea to as a way to handle this is to again kind of select this part here first off, obviously. Then second of all, it's to kind of have it be in the middle stage. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of like, okay, I thought it was a single line, but it's like 2 lines. That brings a new, more interesting perspective to it. This is like this and like this. Okay. And from there, we can kind of figure out that, okay, so maybe this one right here is kind of just kind of sticking to this side here, and this one over here is sticking to this side. Okay. Okay, if this one's going clockwise, then it's only fair that this one should also go clockwise. Okay, then it's going to kind of come up like this. And that's going to kind of coil downward like that. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so it's going to kind of curl downward like this. This doesn't make any sense. This portrays the kind of motion a little better. Okay, then from there... It reminds me a little bit of like a fishbowl, in a way. Okay. Oops, hang on. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay, that makes sense so far. Okay. And there we go. Okay, then from there, we can also work backwards. Whoops, hang on. Actually, not really. I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key winging this. But so far it seems to be working out. So I'm gonna trust the process on this one. Okay. Okay, so I think that the way to do it is that we need to figure out a way between these two, how they're gonna come together. So maybe they can cross a couple more times before they kind of wipe each other out, so to speak. Or they kind of meet. I think that would be a much better word. I don't know why I said wipe each other out. That sounds like they're fighting in there. Poor little guy's got a tummy ache. Stummy ache. I almost said stummy ache. Okay. Over here. Maybe we can like have them go into a smaller ring as well. Yes, like this. Then expand. No, wait, hang on. Would that make sense? I don't think that makes sense. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this frame in general is just kind of confusing, I think. Alright, here's how we'll do it then. First we make it so that this frame kind of almost matches the next one. Now this one here. Okay, so we got 2 steps to work with to figure out how to get these from point A to point B. Now I'm very confident in my ability to problem solve, but not when it's like flipping between 2 things very rapidly. Well, whatever happens, happens. It's fine. We can just kind of fix it retroactively. Oh wait, here we go. I think we might have it. No. They'd have to start out. Oh wait, hang on. I think I've got an idea. Okay. So this one crosses over over here. Yeah, we can cross them. That's how we'll do this. Okay. Here we go. Figure this out a little bit more. Hang on. Then from there, that would kind of cross over like this. But that leaves the other one, which might be a little bit more difficult to do because we've got this one here, we got this part here, all worked out. It's the other one that I'm having trouble wrapping my head around. Okay. Okay, let's see how this looks. Huh. Yeah, that's more coherent than I was expecting. I shouldn't say that as the guy who made it, but I was worried this wouldn't look like anything, but no, that does seem to follow like a pretty decent kind of, like, that does seem to have like a pretty decent follow-through. Now, we can work on that a little bit, though. We can... I think a way to enhance this is to thicken the lines a little bit so they have a little bit more personality when they move. That... Okay. Then this one would have gone kind of like... Hang on, did I mess up? I might have messed up just now. Okay, this goes like this. Okay, it kind of follows back around like this. Then from there... I guess it kind of goes like this. Okay. Okay, I think I might have gotten it. Almost. Now for this kind of puzzle piece of a frame. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna want to shift the focus from this part to this part here. Even if it makes slightly less sense, right? No. Can't do that just yet, because... Hang on. Okay, this part, I'm getting it so far. And then I suddenly lose the thread. Oh, wait, hang on. I think I remember what happens now. So like that, and then like that. There we go. And then just for this part here. I think we can actually leave it be. Let's see how that looks in motion. I quite like that, actually. You know, I kind of like how it's like a little thinner. It kind of like thickens up right before it kind of crosses into the signature pattern. All right, cool. Right, then from there, I think another kind of value add we could do is to add another layer. Hang on. Okay, yeah, good. Okay, so I'll call this like main body, I think. This layer. Call this one swirl, because that's kind of what it is. Then make a new layer up here. I don't know where that keep... Oh, wait, no, that makes new frames. My bad. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, okay, here we go. I accidentally added a new frame instead of adding a layer. That probably, that'll mess up some stuff, I think, eventually. Okay, swirl. Sometimes you get, like, random thoughts to yourself, like, when was the last time I had a McFlurry? I just had one of those thoughts right now. Okay, so I think the way we do this is, you know, we have the three colors here, this color here, the white and the yellow. Okay, we have the white, yellow, and cyan sparkles. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Okay, so for the sake of, shall we say, not brevity, but like lack of confusion, I'm just gonna do like the cyan and white sparkles because the yellow sparkles might be a bit too much. Okay. Why does this never work for like onion skin mode? Well, it probably doesn't help that I have like little gaps here and there. Okay. Except for on frame 6, let's leave those. Okay, then right here. Okay, maybe... Okay, I think I understand the way I'm gonna do this. So maybe we'll have like our alternating sparkles. Trying to make sure that each one gets its little chance to shine on its own, so as to not kind of provoke like over like busyness. So like right here, for example. We'll have it kind of like flip out like that, and then kind of just flip out entirely before it kind of returns like that. And I am pretty sure that that is a repeatable process. So we bring it up, we pare it down, we do a second kind of like blink layer, and then we just kind of wipe it out completely, and then it's back. And I guess for the rest of the time, it can just kind of chill. Okay, that doesn't feel right. I think we might have to add another layer of, what do you call, like, blank space. Also, like, I feel like maybe instead of doing it just like this, we can have it like, go out one more further. That's how I usually do them, but I didn't know if I had enough space for this one, so I didn't want to risk it, but I think now it's going to be necessary. Wait, hang on. Okay, good, and keep it out for another point. Maybe almost like three frames, and then bring it back. Pull up again, then blink, then expand, then dark, dark, then no, hang on. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Oh, neat. I quite like that. It reminds me of fireworks. Okay. trying to figure if there's like maybe a more appropriate way I could do this, because I feel like although like this is definitely like stars, this is more like a little firework than a proper like twinkling star. So I think maybe what we can do instead is kind of go back on all that. Okay, so I think like what we might be able to do, it's like rings in a galaxy. Yeah, a little bit. Rings in a galaxy. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. In that case, maybe this is, but shooting stars work too. Yeah, I kind of like had an idea of like it's swirling. If it's like rings in a galaxy, then okay, then I think maybe we can do something a little less crazy for that. Okay. 3, 3. Okay, I've got an idea for how to do this. Gotta target the right layer first, though. And I'm gonna just do it on a separate layer just in case. Duplicate. Okay. So if it is like rings in a galaxy, then that would make it spin a lot slower. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so rings in a galaxy, right? Okay, so this to me is still like them in mid-motion. So I feel like maybe they thicken up right here instead. Just kind of like that. They just kind of like keep progressing on and on. Okay. Alright, I think I got an idea for how to do this. Okay, so... okay. Reminds me of worms on a string when I draw them like this. You know, with the thicker band sometimes. Okay. There we go. Yeah, and then space them out a little bit more as well. They move. Okay, so you can see here that we've almost got like a perfect 3-frame loop. So what I'm thinking is, okay, loop this part here. Okay, so 3-frame loop. Okay, so this part we can have it be thicker here, and this one will be like slightly thicker up here. Then here, yeah, here we can have it just be thicker back here. Okay, I feel like we missed a spot here, so like we need to make this part thinner still. Okay, yep. Right here. Okay. So that way, I think what we can do is maybe almost like... Yeah, we haven't moved this other one though too much, so I think that that's kind of in order as well. This is like a 90-degree angle, my goodness. There we go. Okay, that goes down and then comes back up. And there we go. Alright, let's put this in attack so we can see the 3-frame loop. How do I tag stuff again? Tag? New tag, here we go. Shoot. Galaxy Loop. Galaxy Loop actually sounds like the name of a game or something. Okay, yeah, I see the problem here. See that? Okay, so... there we go. Alright, try that again. Yeah, alright. Okay, so then what we can do is kind of space these one out little by little. This one will be around here, this one will be around here. Boom, boom, boom. And theoretically, that should give us... what is that? 6 layers worth of information. So then we can just kind of go like this. And ideally, that'll slow it down a little. Yeah, look at that. Nice and gentle, kind of like a nice swirling galaxy. I feel like that's much more kind of that kind of suits the character a little better too. I think we could also do like, okay, so as an experiment. Hang on. I'm always afraid that I'll lose track of one of these layers. Hang on. Okay, so we'll leave this one behind. We'll leave that one behind. And we will leave this one behind. So what we could also do, since it's 12 layers and we've got 3 layers here, is we could also make it so that it's 3 layers. Okay, so 3 layers. No, that would like crap out at about 9. So maybe 4 layers each. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. It's around here. So that'll be 4, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. That might be too slow though, so we'll have to see. I feel like that is a little bit too slow, honestly. It's like nice and gentle though, so I think it kind of suits it though. Did I put in like the wrong layer somewhere here? Yeah, I think it is a little too slow actually, hang on. it in the right order? Okay. And we need to do a little bit of last minute editing on this part here. Okay. That makes sense, that makes sense. And then, like that. Okay, how about that? Okay, nope, hang on. There we go. Maybe that'll help a little bit. No, hang on. Yeah, something about this still bothers me. Yeah, like this part here, for example, I feel like maybe I could do it like this a little more. And then kind of reduce the kind of amount on this side. Okay, yep. And nope. Wait, no, that should be right, though. Okay, so what? Okay, so I think I understand what I'm doing wrong here now. It's a little messy, but we can clean it up eventually. I'd rather get the kind of like formula right than, you know, kind of fret about too much about aesthetics at the heat of the moment. Okay, so I think like maybe the answer is to kind of thicken it up right here and then thin it out literally everywhere else on this layer. How about now? Yeah, it's looking a little better. Okay. You can see here that we can also like improve a little bit right here. Whoops. Okay, kind of space it out like that. Alright, how about that? Alright, how about now? Okay, how is that still, like... There's like a pixel here, this one. It's bugging the crap out of me. Okay, how about now? Okay, cool. I don't know why, but that one specific pixel is just bugging the crap out of me. Okay. Okay, right. This should be working. Why is it not doing that? Oh, wait, maybe did I... Hang on. That doesn't make any sense, though. Alright, yeah, no, something's gone wrong here. Maybe it just had a slightly better flow. Why did I assume all the way back out there? This is a bit of a problem, though. Alright, so this should be 6 layers of information. Which means that right around here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we do one for each, like so. I wish there was a way to tag individual cells. That would be very useful. There we go. Okay, how about now? Okay, peace at last. My goodness. Alright. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta put in maximum effort for these animation loops. I don't mind it so much, honestly. Like, it feels very satisfying once it works out. Yeah, that being said, we are almost at time here, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of speedrun the star sparkling part of this. Okay, so the way I'm thinking to do this is as follows. I missed the color of the stars here, though. Okay, hang on. Okay, 8 and 12. Cool. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is that each couple of frames, the stars will probably change to a different color. So, not like a 2 different color, but more like a darkened color. Okay, so we can have 3 frames on and 3 frames off. And we won't be able, we shouldn't do it concurrently because otherwise that might get confusing. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. Then back to this. Then 1, 2, 3, and that should be lit up again. Now that reminds me a little too much of a neon sign for some reason. I don't know, maybe it'll look different, like, yeah, that's definitely, no, that's definitely too much like a neon sign, hang on. Okay, so what other kind of effects are there? Huh. Maybe I can kind of mix and match the idea a little bit. Hang on. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Okay, so I think I've got an idea for how to do this. So instead of having the star sparkle, or like turn on and off, I mean we will have it turn on and off, but maybe instead of doing that we can just kind of like have it twinkle like this. Okay, how's that look? Oh yeah, that definitely looks a little bit more like a twinkling star. I like that a lot. Okay, okay. So then maybe this one here. Okay, so this is kind of like a master reference for how all of them are gonna like twinkle, I suppose. Okay, this one can start. Now maybe let's make it this one. Around here. Okay, so it goes. Okay, so maybe one more frame until it pops off. Okay, so we got one. Okay, so 2 frames kind of lit up like that. You know, when you first get into pixel animation, nobody tells you there's going to be this much math. Okay, so I'm gonna write this down. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, so cross, dark cross, blip, and then kind of a full blip again. And then it kind of like just chills out for the rest of it. Okay, cool. Now that I've got that process down, I can just kind of do it however I need to, without really paying attention to it. Blip. And then it just chills out for the rest of the time. Yeah, cross, dark, blip, and then normal, and then I feel like we need to make it chill out for the rest of the time, so it does not get so busy. Yeah, see, because like if we have like what 8 of these on here, so if we have like 8 of these popping off simultaneously, it's just going to become a little bit difficult to look at. Okay. Then from there, which one should we do next? I feel like maybe this one might be good. We can wipe this one out so it doesn't get confused. Okay. Cross. Empty cross. That's 2 of them we've had, right? Yes, correct. Okay, then dark blip, then normal. Okay. We can start off another right around here. Here would be good, I think. Okay, so cross, empty cross. dark blip, dark blip, and then it's just normal. Okay, let's see how this is looking so far, because we don't need to do all of them either. Okay, definitely one around this area as well. Probably this one in the middle here. Yeah. Dark blip, and then it's just chill for the rest of the thing. Okay, so around here would be good for this one to start popping off. Yeah, it's got a much smaller presence due to being like on the corner there, so I think it's fine if we kind of give it a little chance as well. Yeah, you can see that this one's kind of blinking kind of fast. So around here, I think we can make it pop off. Oh yeah, need to remember to remove these from the first frame whenever I finish one. Alright, I think that's pretty good. I think like maybe right here we could have this one in the corner kind of go off. Seems like a good idea. Alright, let's check this out. Oh, I quite like that. Alright, nice. Right around here, I think. Starting from around frame 6, we can do this last one. Alright, lovely. Now we've got kind of like the whole gang kind of sparkling and sliding. Okay, then I think the next and probably last thing I'm going to do for this one is put these into a folder. Put this all in a group. Code a tip into a group. And then expand the canvas a little bit. Height. Let's make it also 90 so we have a nice square kind of to work with. Okay, and then we can duplicate the group, flatten it. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so we gotta merge these layers here. Merge down. That didn't do much. Okay. Hang on. Lots going on here. Alright, this one we can delete. This one we can delete. I hate deleting things kind of randomly, but we do have a backup. And, you know, it's just better practice, I think. I just kind of think it'd be nice if I could make it like float a little bit, you know? Just make sure that everything's correct. Great. Okay, so I think, again, kind of bringing math into this, we gotta have the 2 peaks kind of at layer 3 and layer 9. So at this point, it'll be at its highest point. Oh, I think, okay, that's the onion skin, I see. So now it's decided to work. Hilarious. Okay. No? Is that not what that was? Okay, no, that was what it was. Okay. Make sure that we've all kind of got the same thing. Copy that over to layer 9, which means that at layer 6, it should also be at the lowest point. It's like too much of a difference, so, yeah, only a couple pixels of difference I think is fine. Okay, then we'll kind of keep it at this level for these 2. Okay, how about that? Oh, that's not good. Okay. Okay, strategy. What is our strategy here? Okay, I think what might work better is to have a cycle that lasts like... Okay, so 1, 2... Okay, yeah. Then we can have like an in-between of these. So, okay, so paste this here. Kind of keep it more on the level. Paste this one here. And bring it kind of up more towards the level. Then we can just kind of have that same thing. Is it just me or is it moving to the side a little bit here? Yeah, hang on. Yeah, what? Why are you suddenly turning, dog? you don't need to go anywhere, bud. You're good. You don't need to kind of do a shimmy to the side. We're not listening to that one song that everybody played in high school because it banged. Okay, I think I might have messed up again, though. Okay, so we have 2 of these to kind of like have a transitive state. Okay, I think I got an idea. Wait, oh no, I messed up the... Hang on, I think... Okay. Hang on. I was kind of forgetting a lot of things, particularly that each frame is kind of special because, like, it's got the sparkle on it. Oh my goodness, okay. I can work with this. Okay. Then kind of like that. Alright, how's that? A bit too high on the bounce on the kind of like middle frames. Maybe if we just like do it 1 frame less. Alright, that's cute. I think that's ready to go. I like how this turned out quite a bit. Oh my goodness. The visor, I forgot the visor, oh my god. Hang on. Wrap up cancelled. I forgot the visor. Hang on. Okay, so visor, right? The way we're gonna do this is, I think we're gonna have like a pinkish hue right here. It's gonna kind of cover this whole area. Okay. Okay. That's kind of big, though. Well, you know, as long as it works, right? And maybe if I lowered it like by 1 pixel. Yeah, it still works, I think. I think that still covers all the important bits. Yeah, main goals is to have no eyelash showing, no kind of hair showing. Okay, and then that's just going to kind of go like this. And then... Okay, so how do we do this? Mode, here we go. Okay. Mode, what about screen? No. Addition? Also no. Overlay. Not feeling that. Soft light? Multiply? Hey, a little bit of multiply is not bad. Maybe we can just go normal and then just like have it be a slightly darker hue. Yeah, I think that would work. Okay, and then lower the opacity quite a bit more. And then... Oh, hang on. Before I lower the opacity or anything, gotta make sure that I have like some bright spots on here. It looks like I'm censoring their eyes for some reason. Poor thing. Alright, no, that don't look right. That's also not good. Hard light overlay, maybe? I'm not disliking that. Okay, this one might be the best stuff. Okay, yeah. I mean, however... maybe we can have like a low opacity erase, kind of like over this area, so it's a little bit clear that those are their eyelashes. There we go. Okay, I'm content with that. I feel like that's pretty decent in terms of having a visor. All right, let's go again. Okay, duplicate. Gotta merge. crud, I forgot that I need to copy and paste these layers everywhere. Okay. There we go. Okay. Layer, layer. Okay, all these can go. March down, march down, march down. Okay, the kind of group layer. Okay, why did that not apply to every other layer? Oh no, okay, I think I see what happens. That's a little inconvenient. Is there any way to rasterize that? Background from layer, delete layer, properties? Alright, I think so maybe then... Alright. We can work with this. Yeah, because like in this one it's fairly visible, so I'm guessing it's kind of like very low opacity kind of thing. So like you should be able to kind of notice it at least succinctly. Not succinctly, succinctly means fast. Subtly, that's the word I'm thinking of, subtly. Okay. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Hit the hand there a bit. Alright, cool. I think that should work now. Okay. Let's go back to merging down. Alright, from there... hang on, let me get comfy. Oh, goodness. I feel like I've really bruised my tailbone the last couple days. I don't know, I feel like I've sat down like a little weird or something. Okay. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3 pixel height difference. We gotta bring it back down, right around here. 3. And then that way we can just do 1, 2, 1. Oh, that's a bit much then, isn't it? Two, 1. Okay, and then from here we can go 1, 2, 3. And then from there we can kind of work backwards. All the way to layer 5. No, wait, hang on. The friggin... Okay. Gotta learn not to get so frustrated with these things, honestly. And suddenly the onion skin decided it didn't want to work anymore. It's gonna be one of those days, huh? Well, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, no, it just does feel like it should bounce around a little bit. Oh, there's the onion skin. Okay, and then keep it at 2. Okay. Then kind of go down. Then go up 1, Keep it at 2. And down 1. Down 1. Oh, how's that look? No, that doesn't make sense either. Okay, I think I found the missing link here. It's looking good, thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy with how it's coming out. I think I just like hiccuping there. Like right here. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Okay, how about now? Okay, cool. I am satisfied with this. Alright. I think... Whew, boy. Okay. Yeah. Animation and pixel art takes a lot of brain power for me. So I think I'm just gonna kind of go back to the just chatting screen and end stuff here. Alright, let's zoom on over. Okay. Alrighty. Now, that was a lot of fun. I forgot how much art streaming took it out of me. Like, I keep forgetting that, like, streaming is actually work and not just me goofing around for 3 hours. But I'm happy with what I've managed to put together today. I think like that's a good way to start off Art Fight. Okay, yeah. Follow Moon Bunny on Twitter, and Saturday I will be playing Valhalla, which is a visual novel bartending game, which should be exciting. I haven't done a visual novel in a while because I'm wondering if my vocal cords can handle it, but that's something that we shall yet see. Yeah. Have a good weekend, enjoy your weekend, and catch you all later. Bye.